Welcome everybody to the Rusted Petal Division. Sorry, close up. Look at that. Yeah, 5-Pin Universe's Team Pro League. We are in the Rusted Petal Division playoffs. We have the next gen. Bonnie Doon's next gen versus BPG Bombers in our first round. One match takes all to move on to the Toppler Roses.
Yeah. So first round will be 2 games. Oh no, it's one game for the first round,
game.
and then 2 games for the second round. So it's going to be a crazy day. We've been looking forward to this match for quite a while. BPG has been absolutely lights out over the last 4 or 5 matches. Been playing so well. Lots of huge scores. I think they have the record for the highest team score for one team.
The top two
yeah,
scores.
I was gonna say the second one is like right up there too. So some huge scores coming from them, and the next gen have a few people having absolutely historic seasons. Rylan makes the Masters team, his first year eligible. Tyler makes the Masters team. Tyler wins City Edmonton qualifying for the Open. He's going nationals now on the team. Jenna wins her qualifying. She also goes to nationals as a team, and then also wins the singles for the Open as well. So absolutely historic season for the next gen team as well. So this could be a hell of a match.
Yeah,
it's only one game.
yeah, no doubt. It all comes down to this one match, right? But yeah, I think both teams are pumped up. They were both there early, it looked like, warming up and getting to rock and roll. So we might as well jump in and bring in our team managers here right away. So Des from the Bonnie Doon Next Gen and Daryl Bradley stepping in as player coach for Next Gen, for the Bombers. Wow.
Hi guys.
Morning, fellas.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good. Ready to start.
Yeah, here we are. Let's do it. Sunday morning playoff time, right? I like it.
How are you guys feeling? You guys all pumped up?
Yeah, I had the team call me this morning from FaceTime, so I was watching them practice and communicating them with them that way. So I'm excited to see what this one game shootout's going to be like.
Yeah, it's awesome that you're able to do all that remotely. It's really cool that we could do that these days. Did you guys end up showing up early and playing a whole game?
No, they didn't. They showed up early this morning and just practiced a little bit. I think it was about 8:15, 8:30 for most of them.
Gotcha.
Kind of the same thing for the Bombers there, Daryl?
Yeah, we've been here, 8:15, guys rolling in, doing their thing. But we'll miss Allison here today. But it's a team effort here. That's obviously down in the pit. Obviously, crew will make some decisions, and I'll be playing. But at the same time, we're a group here, so that's why it'll be a fun match, right? We know what Next Gen's going to bring. They're going to bring some big scores playing out of Bonnie Doon. But like you said, Dex, right? We've got the record scores, so we're not really going to worry about what they're doing. We're going to play our game and throw our bombs and put the pressure on the young bucks, right? We're veterans here, so we sort of been through it, and that's the fun of it.
One quick question for the both of you before we get this match started. Seeing the Cargill division play a couple weeks ago, did you guys take any pointers away from seeing those matches and what those teams had to go through to play through the 1-game match and then the 2-game match against the top seeds?
Well, I think it's certainly, the person who gets the win out of this game almost has the advantage because you're warmed up a little bit, right? What? Not necessarily from lineup is obviously we analyze it all the time on the podcast or on the the 5PL shows, like just sort of lineups and interesting things. But a little bit of learning moments, but nothing too crazy. For us, one thing we did see, I think it was Heartland, who did their bench player was a male, right? So for us, we'll have Heidi in the lineup, but Danielle will be unavailable today. So that's sort of something that we took that another team did as well, but sort of was our trend of thought anyways to begin with.
Right. And Des, you guys?
Yeah, same thing. I think, there's a lot of momentum that can be created if you come off of this first one with a win going into the next round, especially because it's 2 games. So if we can, get something going this game and then you can just carry it through into that last one.
For sure. Well, I'm pretty sure your players are rearing to go. So good luck to the both of you. And we'll talk to you guys after.
Thanks.
Let's
Sounds
have a
good.
great match, guys.
Good luck, Des.
Play well.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
you too. Good luck.
Well, here we go.
Yeah. For all the marbles, here we go. Your season comes down to this one match against, obviously, top half of the whole division, right? So,
Absolutely. This is going to be a hell of a match, I think. Next gen is just so wise beyond their years. You know, they're so good at such a young age. Unreal, so talented, and same with BPG. I mean, they're wise to their age, I guess. Yeah,
it was we forgo the lineups. We made a little mistake there, but obviously we can see it's Mark Johnstone, Heidi Mapstone, Daryl Bradley, Steve Cummings, and Matt Schwartz playing in the lineup to start with for the BPG Bombers. And then it's Tyler, Jenna, Trevor, Rylan, and Bradley playing for Next Gen. They'll obviously have some great shooters on the bench.
yeah. So for the Bombers, that means that Aaron will be coming off the bench.
I think they have Danielle on the bench.
No, they said Danielle would be unavailable.
Oh, unavailable. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah.
So Aaron will be on the bench.
Oh,
Ty
starts with a good one, and Johnny gets roasted on the miss spare.
The dreaded penalty shot.
Yeah, 100%.
It's crazy
going
going through. It's crazy going through JB's stats from the first couple of WCBT events of the year, and seeing that 5 spare percentage is as low as it is. 5 spare percentage is like just under 50%. It's crazy.
Yeah. It sounds like we have some fans in the background for the teams.
Papa Hill in the house. Good to see Trevor out shooting. He came in this week or a couple weeks ago and did some practice balls. He hasn't been playing all year, but kid is super talented, so shouldn't take him too long to get warmed up. I'm assuming Evan is unavailable today?
That's a great question. Hopefully Des will be able to fill us in.
Yeah, it's either Evan or Tegan on the bench, but I would be surprised if Evan wasn't in the lineup to start. Although that lineup is really solid, so
yeah,
maybe he is coming in off the bench.
I know there was a men's ball tournament in Leduc this weekend, so
yes, you're right.
Not sure if that's where Evan's at, but I'm sure he's supporting his team no matter what. Evan's been a big part of this team, so.
Great start for Next Gen right out of the gate. Heidi makes a spare. Dale comes back with a bomb. Do you see a team getting 4 marks in a row to start the tournament? Does it start to put pressure on people really early, you think?
I think in the regular season it might have a little bit of pressing, right? You see the other team start out hot, but now playing a whole season and you see teams start out hot and then they slow down and stuff like that. There's no panic in the early frames, I hope, for either of these teams, right? It's get your team into a good pace, and you want to be running hot by the time you hit commercial time.
Absolutely. And then hold it after commercial break.
Yeah. A commercial break, you never know.
Great start by Next Gen. Very, very good start.
So let's have a small score correction there on Bradley.
Yeah. Super rare miss by Matt there.
Yeah, it was a fair bit out to the right. That's all right. That's only 5 marks to 3. That nothing wrong with that in the first frame, right? You still got.
I almost find that the second frame is almost more important.
Yeah.
You know, you could come out firing and then have a couple punches in the second frame, and then all of a sudden that match has flipped already. Whereas you start punching in the first frame and you start throwing a whole bunch of marks in the second frame, then all of a sudden you have all the momentum again too. So
yeah, totally.
Huh. That's not what I expected from Ty there. You don't see Ty rip too many 3-pins.
No.
Especially since he's so square, his shoulders don't move from side to side at all. His arm swing is straight back. Like there's a reason why that guy has the highest hit percentage on tour. Without
exactly.
There's a reason. So it's super rare to see him throw it that far outside. Yeah, they need to correct that score too. He did get the deuce. Perfect.
Yeah. I bet you he was just as surprised as we were. So
yeah, I'm sure there was a bit of a chuckle back there. Great shot by Jenna. Jenna versus Heidi in this match. That was the finals for our open singles step ladder. Jenna versus Heidi.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see if Heidi's looking for a bit of a rematch.
Yeah, Heidi ran the ladder there too. So
she was playing absolutely lights out. Like absolutely lights out. She was close to 300 for the first 4 games or whatever it was, or 3 games, and then Jenna came out hot, and it looked like Heidi pressed just a little bit. And when you're at Bonnie Doon, you can't press. That's a great shot by Daryl. All right, so a couple of open frames and a strike for each team this frame so far. This frame is not moving along as fast as the first one.
No.
Great shot by Steve.
Ryland's been playing so solid, eh?
Yeah, really, really solid.
Yeah. I know he was pretty frustrated with his game not too long ago, and to see him have the flip now, it's got to be pretty exhilarating.
Well, that's what bowling is, right? Bowling is peaks and valleys. Like, you're going to have some ups, you're going to have some downs, but usually when you have your downs, you come out of them better. You find something that's going to help you long term, and you come out a better player afterwards. You just have to persevere through it. And not used to seeing Matt miss twice in a row.
No, a small hiccup. He'll make the corrections. He's too good not to, right?
100%.
All right, so we got. Let's see if we can get Bonnie Doon's scores up here so we can see. $138, but it doesn't count all its marks to 182. Johnny running into head pin problems at the start here, but
yeah. So next gen has 75 points not added in yet.
Yeah. So slight advantage going into the third frame.
Yeah, we haven't seen the big star frames or anything like that. Both teams are kind of strike or punch right now. It's kind of indicative of like pressure situations and a little pushy at the moment.
Yeah. For those watching and listening right now, if you want to share it on Facebook or whatever you'd like to do, help us reach more people, because season 2 is starting to ramp up here. We got teams entering for our second season of this starting next fall. So You want to get the engagement as high as we can before that season starts and before the finals next week for this season. So
yeah, crazy to think that the season's almost coming to an end. It feels like the season has gone by really fast because we've been so busy, but it's also gone by so slow.
yeah. Behind the scenes, it seems like it's at a snail's pace, but I'm sure for everybody watching, it's gone by pretty quick.
Big shot here for Daryl. This brings his team right back into the mix, especially since the first two players of Next Gen have opened and Trevor missed far left. So this is a big momentum swing shot here.
There you go, Daryl.
He got both sides of the headband going.
Yeah. I just got a text from one of the team managers. The Kingpins are back in. Must be listening there, Bob. We had no doubt the Kingpins were going to be back in.
They want a rematch against us or what?
Oh, I'm sure they do. Ooh, Ryland's first mistake there.
BPG starting to find their groove here.
Yeah. So I said, like, it's not so much about the start. It's about finding pace, right? Team starts to find it.
Yeah, I mean, if you could find it early, great. If you could find it in the first couple frames, great. But if you don't, you just got to find it somewhere along the line and just kind of feed off each other. But it's these frames, this frame here for Next Gen that really switches matches around. You know, you have one frame where you have 3 or 4 people open and the other team lights it up. Then all of a sudden you're on your heels really quickly.
Yeah.
But 1 and 5 need to find something here for the Bombers.
Yeah. You have two of the vets in first and fifth. I'm sure they're thinking the same thing. They need to help the team out and get rock and rolling here.
A+ footwork for Bradley. Honestly, I've seen him have worse footwork. So
it's hard to believe that's possible, but yeah.
At least he got positive points out of that shot. He got it pretty solid to the right hand side. Attaboy, good half. All right, so a couple of spares there for Next Gen. Bombers have a spare and 2 doubles going into the 4th frame. Big opportunity to make up some points. 300 on the nose for BPG, and Bombers will have 322 with marks added in. So close match at the moment.
Yeah, very close.
Bombers have an opportunity.
Roll it. All right, good hit.
Yeah, it's a much better shot from Mark there.
Ty kind of had a similar hit, but a little more action on his 3-pin, just enough to trip that 2-pin. Johnny has it still standing.
That's flush left pocket. Great shot by Jenna. Jenna and Ty to me are so similar in style too.
Yeah.
Just very square, very, their arm swing is perfectly straight. There's not a whole lot that can go wrong.
Yeah, exactly. A little heavy for Trevor. Ooh.
Yeah. And you know what? Heidi lights it up Sunday nights. So 11 hours from now, she is just absolutely lights out on Sunday nights. It just seems when she comes in for Pro League, she's just a little higher on the middle. It's right. Just she hits well all the time. She's so accurate, but it's just not quite pocket. It's just a little bit tight all the time, and she leaves corners. But good for her for picking them all. She's so solid.
Yeah, she doesn't miss her target very often. That's for sure. Oh, Terrell, a little quick.
Yeah, I really wanted that one. It looks like. So it appears that Next Gen does not have a sub player, so keep that in mind today.
Oh, wow.
They have no bench player at the moment.
They're running with what they got.
That's such a solid lineup anyways. They just to find a groove.
Yep. Yeah.
Like really close match up top, 58 to 58 and 4. Oh no, I guess Ty's got 58 and 3, and that's so
Right.
73 and 4. But all the matches are really close up there. Those are two big openings left there. Bombers would have really benefited to capitalize on those two doubles there.
Yeah, that would have added some separation there.
That's a good cover though. That's a big half. All right,
big shot for Matt to get going.
Yeah, he's not out of this match. He's down 3 balls at the moment, but he could start stringing them at any point. He liked the shot.
I think he was probably confident where he threw the ball, right? Where his first 2 frames he flagged the head pin and then dead on, right? So anything you got a little bit of confidence where it's going to the side, it's got to feel good.
Absolutely. Yeah, so a frame of spares for the Bombers. 3 strikes for Next Gen, a spare, no doubles for anybody up there. 411 for Next Gen to 420. Tight match.
420, eh?
Great shot by Ty.
There, Johnny got the push.
That was all fingers on that one.
Yeah. Huge. This is the frame before the commercial break, right? You want something to build on when you come back after that 2.5 minutes.
Great shot by Jenna too. Both shots just absolute flush pocket.
Oh. Yeah, now now Next Gen has 2 doubles working up top, right?
Yeah, those doubles are so big in this. It turns matches so quickly. You know, Trevor, like I said, Trevor hasn't played at all this year. He came out a couple of weeks ago and threw maybe a handful of games, and that was pretty much all he's really done this season. And he's come out and he's been super accurate. So we've got to give him props for that. He'll start getting into the side soon.
Yeah. Daryl's still looking to pad as many points as he can, right? To steal from Trevor to hopefully add to the team total.
Yeah, that's the big swing match right there. Oh, good fingers. That came in real tight.
Oh. Hey.
Yeah, we got a match.
Yeah, even with those 2 doubles up top, without the guys at the bottom running hot. Ooh. Not working on anything, so it's not horrible, but hate to give away points.
It just the feeling of doing that just sucks. You let it go, you put it through the hole, it's just so dejecting away. You just hate doing it. just as much as you absolutely hate missing the middle, but
for sure.
You hate counting nothing on a shot. And you and I have both done that plenty of times this season.
Yeah.
so we're not here judging. We're talking from experience that it feels shitty.
Informational standpoints only.
That's a big shot by Brad.
Yeah.
Three doubles going into the commercial break is big. This is a big shot for Matt. He's going to need this one. He can't let that match get too far out of hand.
Give his team some momentum headed into the commercial break too, right? Something to think about, a positive.
So Next Gen currently has 150 points not added in. 45. Yeah, 150 points. So they are at 531.
So yeah, the Bombers will be slightly ahead, but those 3 doubles working are absolutely massive.
Yeah, we'll see what the commercial break does to everybody. Oh, Matt.
Wow. So 538 with only 2 marks working to 531 with 3 doubles and a spare.
6th frame is going to be huge, but this commercial break is going to be really important for both of them. So,
all right, we'll bring our sponsors package to you guys, and then we'll bring you back the last half of this first match in the playoffs.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Last half of match 1, the rest of Petal Division playoffs.
I think for the Bombers that commercial break could not have come at a better time. An opportunity for them to regroup and an opportunity for Next Gen to cool off a little. So let's see if they take advantage of this and see how Next Gen handles it too. Big shot here for Mark. Has a strike sitting there, needs to come out, throw a double up on it. It creates momentum for his team going down the line.
Yeah. There's one of the doubles scratched right now, so
every miss on a double is big.
Yeah. Oh no.
You could just see that he dropped his shoulder a little bit and lobbed it out.
Yeah.
Was not the same rotation, unfortunately. Oh, looks like
Johnny
we're making a
gets the
change.
pull.
But I mean, the good news for the Bombers is that Next Gen just opened up top, so that's one, right? If you're watching the match on their end, those are the little key moments in the match that can swing things.
Yeah,
Big shot here for
exactly.
Jenna to take back some of that momentum.
The thick hit at Bonnie Doon.
Just pushes so well.
So yeah, Jenna with the triple. That's big.
That's a really big shot.
That's a point swing already, right?
So they still have 60 points not added in, so 561 to 557, but Trevor's starting to find it. Great shot by Addie. She got it to pocket. Great ball. It's nice to see. She is so good. She is so good.
Yeah. Island with the 12 count.
Easiest spare in the game. Oh, that's an absolute peach out of Daryl's hand.
Yeah.
Great shot. See? Look how easy that is.
Yeah, you're fair. That's right. Isn't it the right one that's tougher? I don't remember.
There were just a lot of unknown ones, right? So
Yeah.
it's hard to say which one is actually easier or not. But great shot by Steve. All right, they're starting to find momentum. they are not good at leaving the scoreboard alone.
No. We'll adjust that for them.
Oh, Brad with the turkey and almost killing himself jumping over the ball return. Go the other direction, Brad. Go the other way.
There, Matt, got the roll.
Holy. Great shot, Matt. Great shot.
Stop stepping so close to your scoreboard. That's all I got a suggestion.
Good thing we got the tech guy working on the background. Well done, Carrie.
Yeah.
That's a huge frame of BPG. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah.
Next Gen absolutely answered.
There you go. The big momentum starting to swing, right?
Yeah. It's got to come down to what Jenna and Brad do with their opportunities here on those doubles again. But anytime you see tie, not putting up marks, you've got to jump on those opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's
to the side again, yeah.
Great shot.
Here come the Bombers.
Yeah. This is good. They're starting to put some pressure back on Next Gen, right?
Yep.
They haven't felt a whole ton of pressure really since frame one. Boom. That's a ham bone.
There you go.
We finally got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Still working. Still got control of that match, right?
Yeah. Still looking for 4 marks a frame sort of thing as a team. So opportunity for bottom 2 to come out big. Oh. And Trevor's starting to find it. His strike zone is widened, so he must be getting some good fingers on the shot now.
Yeah.
Man, does it just feels so shitty throwing it through the hole. It's weird. It's weird how like missing on the third ball in 10 doesn't feel nearly as bad as missing on the second ball in 10.
Yeah, totally. All right.
Great shot.
Next Gen seeing it back. And they're answering a little bit.
Big shot by Steve. All right, so they're getting their own doubles going now.
Yeah, they're not letting up, and that's
Holy cow.
they're gonna have to start paying attention to what they're doing out there.
I don't think there's a way to get that one back, is there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Great shot by Brad. Wow. That's another ham bone.
Yeah, 2 ham bones. A little thin for Matt.
So Bombers are coming out and throwing great shots, and Next Gen's answering. So this is the match that we were looking at. So Next Gen currently still has 150 not added in, so they are at 856. So they are currently up 100, but with all those marks out there, things could change really quick. A couple doubles for Bombers, 3 doubles for Next Gen. This is a big frame right here. And you know Ty's not going to struggle like this for that long. Yeah, there you go.
The double dribble.
The sleazy thin one. Great shot by
Aaron's
Aaron.
got it. Yeah.
Big shots.
He drew that match right back in, right? As much as it felt like Johnny found something that had pin in 6.
Oh, Yahtzee. Yeah, Next Gen's just stringing strikes like crazy right now. Hardy definitely needs the spare just to limit the damage at the moment. Yeah. Ooh, that's too bad. That was Trevor's best shot, hands down.
Yeah.
Good form, good finish, held the follow through, buried left pocket. Great ball.
Yeah, it's starting to get in the danger zone here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Bombers are going to have to stay black for sure and hope that Next Gen has some openings coming up.
Absolutely. Daryl needs this one. Steve's shot is crucial to this match just to keep one double alive even. Yeah, down it goes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of points left up there. Yeah, this is getting to be trouble.
Yeah.
A team 8-bagger will do that.
Yeah, it adds up quick, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Important shot for Steve, not only for his own match and just putting points up there to try to limit the damage, but for team momentum right now too.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I don't think that's what Brad expected out of that shot.
Well, he probably heard you. Move left, move left.
I meant after your shot. After your shot. All right, so we have both Tit Cats up there with the lone 3 pins of the day. Oh no, Daryl had one too.
Yeah. Through the hole.
Wow. See, that's the risk reward, right? You could see he made a big, great shot by Steve. He made a big move left to try to play that angle to try to get that spare.
Yeah.
In certain situations, like I try to play for the spare almost all the time, but when you're up that much and you try to keep that momentum and you try to keep that gap, you're almost better off just playing your normal shot and just accepting the loss of the spare and getting the points, getting the count.
Hey, Matt.
And you still might get lucky.
Yeah, you never know, right?
Back, but
yeah.
That big move left does create the angle to have both sides of the head to spare it on, but you definitely don't want to put the ball down and put it through the hole.
Yeah. On a double.
Yeah. But that's all right. Hey, they'll be very happy going into 9 on a strike and 3 doubles.
Yeah. Ooh.
They are in trouble. So 150 to add into Next Gen, so they are at 1,010. So they are up 150 at this point.
Yeah. Frame 9 has to be huge, right? Bombers can't afford any openings here.
They need 9 and 10. They
Yeah.
need both frames at this point for sure.
Yeah. It's not out of the realm. Seen it done before, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Aaron's done a great job coming in off the bench.
Yeah. Huge.
He's brought his match right back. But unfortunately, in this format, single game matches, your individual matches don't matter much. You just got it. You got to win at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
huge
all
about the
by
team,
Aaron.
right?
Yeah.
All
Absolutely.
about the team.
Ooh. The hip thrust must have done it for him.
Yeah.
That's a great shot by Heidi. There we go.
Heidi.
All right, those are the shots they need. Jenna going for the 6-pack. Wow, well released. Boom. Great shot. That's making it real tough on them.
Yeah. Roll it.
No. Good fingers. That came in really high, but had some good rollout on that. Good half by Daryl. Good shot by Trevor. That's a huge count. He grabs that spare. He's still well in control of that match, too.
Oh. Okay.
So Daryl can get to 220 and 9. So Daryl's right in that match. Daryl can sneak that match back for sure.
Yeah, it's what happens here at the bottom. If Matt throws a strike and I have a little score correction on Trevor there, but you never know here. This is creating a little bit of excitement going into 10.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Great
Big
shot by
9th
Matt.
frame.
Yeah, Matt can't beat Brad in any sort of way, but he could create a whole bunch of points for the bottom. So
yeah, 1,000.
That's absolute
9.
massive frame for Bombers. That's exactly what they needed. Ooh. So they're gonna have a bit of an opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, it is still possible. There's no saying that they're running away with it now.
Good pins. Good sticks for Ryland there. Big shot here for Brad. I'm sure he's unhappy with his last frame, so expect a correction this frame for sure. But he throws his mark. They're at 1,009. So they'll be, 1109. So they'll be up exactly 100 plus the marks available. So
yeah.
160. But this is a big spare. Otherwise, they're not going to have anything going for them after the second bowler.
Yeah.
So that's putting a lot of pressure on Jenna, who's already thrown a 6-bagger, to continue to throw them. right.
All right, here we go. All to the 10th frame.
Yeah, here we go. Big shot for Aaron here right away. Obviously, Bombers need all of them, but he's the one going in 10 with the double, so he could give them an opportunity. He could take it away. These are high pressure shots right here.
Yeah. That's
Great
a huge
shot.
There's a ham bone.
Yeah, great job coming in off the bench. Right now, he's been perfect since he came in. All right, an opportunity to make up more points.
All right, close the gap, make it reachable for Steve and Matt on the bottom, right?
Yeah, this is putting a lot onto Jenna at this point. These are big shots.
I think the pace here is going to be a big teller too, right? Jenna's going to go up because she's not watching anything else, right? She's just worrying about her own match. But the Bombers thrive on knowing what they need, right?
Totally.
This is where pace...
Oh, it's an absolute peach. What a shot.
Yeah, this is where pace might... I don't know. If I was next gen, I'd be looking at the bottom three guys and maybe playing matchup, right? You don't want to let Bombers know what they need.
Yeah, you can slow it right down if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't think Trevor will think about it. I don't think Rylan will think about it. Brad would be the guy that would consider that for sure. But that's an absolutely massive shot by Jenna there.
Oh, yeah. She's done everything she can do to give her team the advantage here in 10.
Another one.
Hey, Aaron did his job.
Yeah, Aaron did a phenomenal job coming in off the bench, having 170 in the last 4 frames. It's huge.
Yeah, so 1270. Or sorry, 270 pins, looks like, if Jenna gets this one. That's a lot.
That's a lot, yeah. Great shot by Heidi.
Big.
But yeah, Jenna has been so solid this entire game. She almost single-handedly sinks them.
Yeah. So 1250, so 140. Oh no, sorry, 1288.
Yeah.
So 180 pins they got to gain with 3.5 players.
Yeah. This is a big shot here too. They definitely need doubles and 10. That's a great shot.
Huge.
They all need doubles and 10, but so far so good.
Oh yeah, we got a pace check here, right? Trevor and them are waiting a little bit. So for points wise, it's 1-1 right now, but doesn't matter much when it comes down to team totals.
That's right. Well, good for the Bombers for being able to throw the first 2 in 10 so far. Those big shots. So 1288 with nothing counting. They have no marks going into the bottom.
So 130, and we're working on all marks here. 130 pins they got to gain.
Still means they basically need them all.
That's a
great shot.
Oh,
big shot.
Good answer. Good answer. So 3 pin difference between these two bowlers.
Close match.
Oh, good answer.
If there is a 4-4 split, it goes to team total, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Because that's looking like a real possibility. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a 5-3 split. I don't know what I'm picking. One
I was
plus
like,
one is hard.
I don't see the split, but I trust that you know math better than I do.
Yeah, not this morning, apparently. Big shot. What a great 10th frame.
Wow, stole the point.
Yep.
And stole some extra pins.
Yeah, exactly. 10 points is big, but they're running out of frames. So they're down 106 right now. With a possible 150 left up there for them.
Oh, huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
There's pressure mounting, right? This is
Well,
even though it's not, you don't need a ton. You still need marks.
Yeah. Next gen only really needs what, 40?
You know, Schwartz at the bottom just wants an opportunity, right?
Totally.
Just wants the chance. Get him within some reach.
Oh, that's a big open. So 1262 if he picks a side with another 75 left up there. Yeah, so they can get to a roughly 1330 if I'm doing my math right.
Yeah, it's
1334.
over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, huge 9 and 10 though to make it close, right?
Yeah. They really fought back hard on that one. They were phenomenal after the break, really.
Yeah. We're now officially running out of scoreboard, so if it moves one more time, we won't get to see him.
Great shot by Brad.
Yeah, just the difference maker there, right? Jenna, the 370.
Yeah, that's massive.
Yeah, absolutely huge. Unbelievable play, though. Like, both teams played hard right to the end. Aaron coming off the bench for the Bombers, putting huge marks together to give his team a chance.
Honestly, if Aaron doesn't come off the bench the way he did, they're not even in this match.
Yeah.
It's huge. Is start a frame too late?
Yeah. But they had a phenomenal season, right? The Bombers, they played solid.
They were so good.
Yeah, nothing wrong with how they played, that's for sure.
And they threw clutch shots down the line. They threw a ton of huge scores. I mean, you're shooting 1300s. Like those are good scores, no matter where you are. Just kind of how bowling goes sometimes. All right, so congratulations to Next Gen moving on to the next round.
Yeah, that's huge.
And Bombers, congratulations to them on having an absolutely phenomenal season. Unreal.
Yeah. All right, we will we'll transition the scores out of here. All right, yeah, amazing play by both teams.
Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, let's bring our team managers in after that that great showing. We'll bring from the winning team, Next Gen, we have Des, Tit-Cat, and from the Bombers, phenomenal season, huge 9-10 to put all the pressure on. Daryl Bradley. Welcome back to the show, Daryl. You're on mute, just so you're aware. Great match, guys. The start wasn't super phenomenal for both teams, but going into the commercial break, the Bombers Next Gen poured it on. Huge getting into the commercial break there, and we'll start with you, Daryl. You guys knowing you needed pretty much everything in 9 and 10 to really give it a good shot. That's an unreal finish.
Yeah. Thanks. Obviously, we knew that, seeing what Next Gen had put up in the middle of the game, right? There had a ham bone in there, a triple in there, and then Jenna started running them, right? So we knew that we had to keep putting the pressure on, and we did, right? Everybody threw. Aaron came in and obviously threw a 5-bagger there, right? And we worked to the end for sure. We knew we put the pressure on. We loaded up our 9. They didn't have a lot of marks in 9, so we knew that we could start off, and we did. And everybody finished huge in 10, so we made it really close, but at the end of the day, the difference, honestly, was Jenna's 8-bagger. There, it's just shooting a 370, right? So we just, a couple of us had some strikes, but we couldn't get to the ham bone or the 5 or the 6 or whatever, right? So when you're able to run a bunch, and 2 or 3 more there for Jenna was the difference for sure. So good on them.
Yeah, congratulations on a great season. Like you said, coming down the line there, you guys needed to clutch up at 9 and 10, and you guys were absolutely all phenomenal doing it. You guys were all great after the commercial break. Just unfortunately just started one frame too late, right? And but you guys were clutched up big time going down the line, and shooting nothing but doubles in 10 is huge. So
there's a couple little thick ones, obviously, tough having to make any sort of pull. Johnny was on the middle there in 3. You look down at Matt down at the bottom, right? But something had to move. So it was a great season for us for sure. Big games, good team, happy to do it.
Yeah, the huge scores obviously through the regular season, and nothing to shy away with almost a 13.5 in the playoff match, right? Yeah, absolutely amazing. Des, we'll move over to you guys. Congratulations, you're moving on to the division finals here against Toppler Roses, the top seed in your guys' division. Going after that, Jenna coming off with the 370, right? Huge. That was the difference maker in that match. Totally, her score was the difference in team total. So going with that, what are your thoughts on the match, and then going into the finals here?
Yeah, well, first of all, it was a great match. I mean, I think that's what playoffs are supposed to look like, right? It was close. You guys put pressure on, and I'm just so proud of the way that the kids were able to answer and come back, and not let that momentum get to them as much as it could have, right? And we've talked about it before, when you're not in the same center, there's a totally different aspect of it as well. So I'm just really proud of how they finished, and we're looking forward to this next set of games, and we're just going to try and push forward. I mean, Jenna had an awesome game there, so we owe her a big thank you on that run.
What were the odds that you would see both of your brothers rip 3 pins in that game, Des?
Oh my gosh. I told them they were lucky that I couldn't reach through the phone. So they should be lucky that I wasn't there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, obviously we're going to move on to our match number 2. It's a 2-game match. Total points are all that matters. So, Daryl, we just want to congratulate the Bombers on a great season. We'll obviously talk to you a few more times throughout this transition to season 2, as we were talking here throughout the match. We're hoping to see the Bombers back. I'm sure there's no doubt behind that. But
well, I think the Bombers will be on commentary next week now. So I guess this way now you know who your commentary team is for the finals.
Yeah, for sure. Once again, great season. Des, we'll talk to you in a little bit after this commercial break, and we'll get the finals started.
For sure.
Thanks very much, guys.
Yeah, see ya.
Thanks, guys.
At Cargill, we have numerous brands and varieties of canola seed to meet any producer's needs. We look forward to helping you create a plan for your 2022 crop. Please contact your local crop input sales rep for any of your canola seed needs. Thank you, and enjoy the bowling.
All right, here we go. We have the finals of the Russet Petal division. We have Next Gen versus the Toppler Roses. So let's go ahead and move our team managers into the discussion here. So from Next Gen, we have Des Ticat, and from the Toppler Roses, Stacy Weber. Welcome to the show, guys.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning. So we'll start with Stacy. Toppler Roses, top seed in the Russet Petal division. How did you guys prep for this 2-game total points match?
Pretty much just like any other pro league, right? It's 2 games, total points. So, I make them come super early to stretch because I think I've said all along we're probably the oldest team, so we need to get a lot of extra warm-up games in there.
At least with Kevin, for sure. Yeah.
Well, and Rich, guys.
Yeah, fair. Fair.
Yeah.
Does the total points over 2 matches change any mindsets, or is it just 1 game at a time?
1 game at a time, right? Like I said, just like any other game. Win the game, move to the next game, right?
Yeah,
pretty simple.
For sure.
You have a couple guys playing really hot too. I mean, Parker and Kevin just came off the green and gold win on the weekend, and they both played absolutely phenomenal all weekend. So, good momentum for them coming into this weekend as well.
Right. So Parker is unavailable.
Oh wow.
So Parker booked a vacation. So we're like, Parker who?
With all his winnings. What a guy. What a guy.
Parker who?
Yeah. So I guess with that being said, Des, obviously Next Gen, we've talked to you a few times this show already. You guys are all ready to rock and roll. Do you want to give us your lineup since you're the coming in team from the bottom side?
Yeah, no problem. We're going to keep it the same as we had the last game. So we're going Ty, Jenna, Trevor, Rylan, Brad.
Perfect. And Stacy, without Parker Anderson, what's going to be your lineup?
I kept it with the P on top. So Pamela, Marcello, Jennifer, Rich, Kevin.
Perfect. So after the first match, we'll interview you guys again. You can switch your lineups if you do decide to do that. It's not a locked-in lineup for the whole series. So
Stacey, I just want to confirm that means you guys do not have a bench player either?
No.
All right, we're having head-to-head. No polls.
No polls.
All right.
Alrighty, you guys are ready to rock and roll. So
good luck, guys.
Ready? Good luck, Stacey.
Good luck. Play well,
Okay,
guys.
talk to you guys later. Bye.
Here we go. Russet Petal Division Finals.
Here we go. That's crazy. No polls on either team.
Nope.
That's a totally different dynamic.
She is what she is now.
Exactly. That makes the manager's job pretty easy, I guess, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, go out there. Don't suck.
Don't mess this up.
That's right. That's right.
Both these teams got to be excited to play.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Rumor has it that if Next Gen wins, Ty is gone as well. So all these people booking vacations in May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it is what it is. But yeah, Parker and Kevin both played absolutely phenomenal at green and gold all weekend. It was fun to watch. Ooh, tickled it.
Parker continued his ways. I believe he played really well at the Open up in Alberta. So, at Bonnie Doon.
Yeah, that guy has been on the cusp of like being absolutely phenomenal for a long time. He has one of the most simple, textbook style that there is. It's so good. It's so consistent. There must be just something in his head that's been holding him back the last couple of years, and it's nice to see him finding his groove and becoming the player that we all know he could be.
Yeah, 100%.
Pam was phenomenal at the Open. We faced them quite a few times on the mixed team there, and she had one of the absolute most clutch 10th frame situations I've ever seen. It was in our final match against Calgary, and Edmonton definitely needed a win there if we wanted to solidify a chance.
Coming down the stretch.
Yeah, and Pam was playing third, and Calgary was the team we were chasing, and we were down probably 40 or something like that, and Pam goes up in the first ball in her frame, in the 10th frame, sorry, and she sticks and she fouls and she takes a 5, and now all of a sudden we're down like 15, not 30. It's like it's real close, and then she makes the spare and throws a strike on top of it to come back and like really hold them in it. And I think we ended up losing that match by 15 or something. It was just to have that mental fortitude to come back after sticking, fouling, and then come back at the unreal. Yeah.
She's been a mainstay in Calgary's rotation for a long time. One of the best veteran players out of there for sure. And she's been a big part of this Toppler team too. So
absolutely.
Yeah, so we got some strikes on the left and little spares on the right. So a little bit of head start for the Bombers in the very early makings of the frame here. Like we said, the start of the games don't add to the end of the game as much, but it's always nice to get off to a hot start. If you're the team that's not off the hot start, you just don't need to panic, especially in a 2-game total points match. Lots of room yet.
Absolutely. You just don't want to come out frame 1, frame 2 being terrible. You don't want to come out with like 3 marks and 2 frames and then being down 100 after 2 or something like that. But it's a good spot to hide a frame like Trevor's there.
Yeah, for sure. The Toppler Roses turned off all their mics, so they didn't want us listening in on them. Not an option today to listen to the Toppler Roses.
Oh, slow fall 2-pin just falls straight off the back of the lanes there. Good shot by Kev. He knew it was coming too. You could tell.
Yeah.
Stared it down. If Kev stared me down, I'd fall over too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. If anybody's wanting to see the Kevin stare down, you just got to go to Heritage Traditional's website and see his championship photo.
Ty's very proud of himself for hitting the middle. Good work, Ty. Man, she's just been absolutely lights out, eh?
Yeah. I just got some information from our A5 rep. Apparently the high-low doubles is on the other half of the Toppler center, so that might be why they turned their mics off. It might be a little loud in there. So appreciate that information. Wish that representative would join us for commentary once in a blue moon, but he's got other priorities, so.
Glad he was listening in so we could throw him some shade.
And I don't want to hear, oh, you guys didn't ask. It's the same time every Sunday.
And you're in the same group chat. There's a good shot by Trevor. That one's gonna make him feel good. Comes off with a little bit of smile on his face. I like it. Good frames here for Toppler right away. Corner spare, bang, 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 strikes. And they know they're going to need him against Next Gen the way Next Gen just played too.
Yeah, exactly.
Great shot by Ryland.
Now we got another 5-pin U rep that is a little butthurt that he never gets asked, but yet it's the same time every week. It's just a show up. You're in the same chat, bud. Kevin with the double. Oh, man. That's all right. 2 doubles working for the Bombers.
I'm just quickly sending some people the link. Yeah, so another solid frame by Next Gen. You know, you're looking for that 4 marks of frame sort of thing, but Toppler came out firing this frame. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah.
This is where those second frames I think are so important. You can get away with a shaky first frame, getting some nerves out, working out some kinks, but that second frame is where you really want to start finding some momentum. Great shot by Tyler.
Another double for Next Gen.
He didn't like it at all, but he was in a good spot. Just absolute money.
Yeah, coming off at 372 and still throwing bombs.
Yeah, exactly. She was unbelievable in the singles qualifying. She was heads and shoulders above everybody else.
Yeah.
I think she led from game 1.
There was almost a 2-pin sighting here on the Pro League. Outside left.
Way outside. That's one thing. I'm pretty sure Parker picked 2 or 3 2-pins at Golden at the green and gold.
Oh wow.
What another great frame coming here for Toppler.
Yeah.
Started with 3 strikes down the line, so they are on a team 7-bagger.
Running hot.
Yeah.
So to keep our audience engaged and stuff, the team that wins this final in the rest of Petal goes on to move the Dream Crushers out of the Cargill division.
What a shot by Trevor. Well done.
He's cleaning up all of it.
That's right.
Look at Toppler roll, hey? Right? Team 8-bagger.
Unreal. Those doubles, that's what it's about. You start putting up doubles, and then Next Gen has to answer this. So Toppler's already got 3 doubles going into frame 4. It's a big shot by Ryland. So they will have 3 doubles going into 4 too. Wow. Team 9-bagger. Good work, Toppler.
That's a big frame. And it's not like Next Gen's having a rough frame either, right? They're only they're playing solid. This is going to be a great start to this finals match.
Yeah, there's people putting pressure on each other really early. Brad's going to be down quite a bit really quick. That 3 and 5 part, or 3 and 5 hole, are starting to run into some trouble already. But at the very least, you got to make sure you put up as many points as you can. Even if you lose your match this game, if it comes down to a tie between the two games, it goes to total pinfall. So you still have to put up as many points as you possibly can. Because in these situations where it's, the 8-point system, ties are very possible.
Yeah.
Especially when teams are so evenly matched.
Exactly.
Not my tie.
No.
Just released so well.
Yeah, he was double dribbling it in the first match today. Now he's got smooth. Has it? How do you say that? He's rolling the ball really smooth now.
That'll work.
That'll do. I think I was about to say a word that isn't a word. So
just a little bit early there for Jenna. Toppler going for the team 11 bagger.
Hold it. Come on.
ooh.
But I already cheered for
it. That's the penalty shot.
Yeah. Don't miss the middle. All right. So Toppler's strike run has just ended, but they got
Still
lots of doubles going on.
Yeah, still 3 doubles down below. So looking to capitalize on that and put some distance in between. Trevor has to find a way to get to the middle. Especially with no pole, he needs to find something here. And that's the hard part with not playing all year, right? Your first couple of games, you're just throwing the ball, so timing is kind of there. But the second you start finding your feet and you start thinking about some things, then all of a sudden you're a little bit out to lunch. And
his feet have always been quick, like he's fast feet approach, but he's just a little bit out of whack. Lots of arm movement going on. He's got a really solid game once he times everything up. It's
he throws the ball so well. It just he needs to find it. Good cover by Jen.
Marks on marks.
Yeah, looking for those 4 marks of frame, so that keeps that alive.
All right, I was way better.
Rich and Kev both definitely want some marks on these doubles, though. They had a big opportunity to take a commanding lead in this match in this frame. They need one. They need one of those people to throw on the double.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, so double up top for Ty, double up top for Pam. We'll see if Kevin could throw a double in there too, but all of a sudden people are afraid to hit the middle.
You're going to see some quality shots here from the anchor players.
I think so. The don't punch mindset doesn't work. It doesn't work.
No.
Stay
aggressive.
Especially when you look at those stats and you see that, again, only 48% of 5 spares are spared.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a low percentage.
That's a really big shot by Kevin right there.
Yeah.
Brad's got to find a way to get to the side.
Let's head to our audience here a little bit. Who's your favorite jerseys of the league? Put it in the chat. Who who is the best jersey, the best logo design, stuff like that. BPG's going to be working on doing more logo designs for next season. So let them know what you like, and maybe it'll be something that they can build on. We just want to
There's
thank.
so many I really like.
Yeah, we just want to thank Bradson Promotional so much for supporting the league the way they have and done all the design work and the shirt work. Like it's come really together. The teams look phenomenal.
Big time. We would not have the same look and professionalism that we have without them. So thank you so much to those guys.
Yeah, I'm partial to the Dream Crusher logo, but
I love our logo, but they are not my favorite jerseys. And that's okay. There's just so many good ones. I absolutely love like the color scheme of Regina. I love the color scheme of the Okanagan.
maybe the Dream Crushers will invest in maybe a home and away jersey for next season.
Oh, I don't mind
Maybe.
that.
Yeah.
Jenna back on the strike train. Proof that Jeff Young is still a dick.
We just want to congratulate Jeff Young on his Masters win. Look at that guy go.
Yeah,
Commentator and a bowler.
He was huge yesterday, 2,300 or something yesterday. Yeah. I think my favorite
bombers,
logo,
some kingpins.
I think my favorite, I love the Mad Hatters. I really like the color schemes. It's right up there with the Mighty Plex. I think the Mighty Plex logo is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's kind of funny. Like, I get the whole what Next Gen was doing when they came up with their team name and everything, but the logo design that came out of it so out of left field, not knowing if people understand the logo and where it comes from and stuff like that is kind of weird, especially when Evan was kind of building out that team. There's a Star Trek symbol in the middle of the jersey.
Yeah, Evan doesn't seem like a Trekkie.
Yeah. But it worked so good, and it's a really
awesome.
good logo. I love it.
I love the dark blues too. It's just a really sharp looking shirt.
Yeah. And,
all right, so kind of an even frame going on in here.
Yeah.
Ty gets the turkey up top. Pam did too. So they're matching each other up top there with doubles.
Well, it's a solid play, right? Nobody's making big mistakes. Obviously, Trevor had a little bit of a rough go at the start here, but hopefully he's found it for the last half of this match. And Bradley just needs to find the side of the middle.
Yeah. Right now, Ryland's got a pretty decent lead over Rich, and Kevin's got a pretty decent lead over Brad, which kind of evens that all out. It's going to be a tight match coming down the line, and Kevin's just lights out. Every time that he's been anchor this year, he's been phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's just so good for Toppler. So that's another really big shot. Was that put them at 636? Is that what I see there?
Yep. 636.
So, and then Next Gen has 75 to add in there right now.
90 to add to their score.
Yeah. So 604.
604.
Pretty even. Lots of marks still out there. And Jeff Young actually agreed with me on something. So life is good, guys.
Yeah. All right. We'll bring our next commercial, and we'll bring the last half of this first part of this match.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Man, do we have a special opportunity or a special guest for you guys. Graces us with his presence, Mr. Adam Weber. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, everybody?
This is why you're so much better than Tim.
Yeah.
Well, we already knew that, but yeah, no, I've been enjoying the first hour and a half, and had a little extra time today. Thought I'd jump in.
Perfect.
Thanks, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
People
Some pretty
get tired of
incredible bowling. Holy.
Unreal. So good so far. And here we are coming from the commercial break, and we already have a miss on a double. So we'll see how it plays it with Pam.
An absolute bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, that's huge.
So you coming in a chirpy, brother?
Well, if I have to, it's not going to hurt things, right? Who's he playing, Rylan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Kev with the big 5-pack down below.
He's been absolutely lights out.
Well,
All the shots.
He struggled the last couple matches out there, right? So it's not surprising. You know, you get into a playoff scenario, and all of a sudden the big boys come out, right? So not surprised there. And he had such a phenomenal week with Parker last weekend at Green and Gold. Not surprised.
Yeah, just super sharp right away. Like I said, every time that he's been anchor, he's been incredible for Toppler. Just rock solid at the bottom. And he's so slow, he doesn't screw up people's momentum down there too, right? That's why we put you down there, Adam.
Well, I'm not surprised. I throw just as many strikes as he does. So
That's right. Nice to see Trevor finding it. Couple of good frames there. Good shot in 5. Gets the corner spare. Throws a strike. Starting to find his momentum again, and puts him right back into his match. He's 2 balls away, and he just gained a ball this frame. So,
kind of the same scenario that first match for him as well, where it just kind of took him a little time to get his feet on the ground, and once he started going, he went hard at DB.
Absolutely, yep. Just the hard part of not throwing a whole lot this season, right?
Sure.
Yeah, coming out of the commercial break, look at next gen throwing out hot. Toppler still staying hot.
There's been a ton of strikes this match on both sides.
Well, it's so important to get that first match under your belt, and get that lead going into match number 2. We were pretty fortunate in our match where we had a huge lead going into that second game. But even if you can get a 6-2 here, right, it allows you that 5-3 the other way game 2 and still come out the victor.
Yeah, 100%. I think your goal should definitely be 7 for sure, because 5-3s are tough to get, or not as easy to get. But you know what, if you can get away with a 6-2 in your final, then that's massive. That allows you to freewheel big time. So
yeah, there's real possibility of the 6-2 split happening, right? So
absolutely.
Good chop spare, just what the Webbers are known for.
You've been really good on those lately. It's weird.
It was a little ridiculous at the Open. I was actually kind of upset about it.
Hey, must be getting a little bit older. Ball's slowing down even a little bit more. Less cherries, more luck.
The new 5-pin U shirt, you couldn't wear it because it wasn't even. It's not real.
I don't think I cherried one.
No chopped cherries for Mr. Weber.
Big shot here for Kevy. Oh, we didn't like it.
Yeah. Little pushy at the bottom there, that's for sure. So
Blame the commentator.
That's right. Well, commercial break too, but down one double, but they have 2 doubles up top now too. So they've covered. Kevin's done very well for them for the first 5 frames, so it's their turn to carry him a little bit. But 2 solid frames, a solid frame for next gen, solid frame for Toppler Roses there. We don't normally see two teams firing after the commercial break, so we'll take it.
Yeah, so we'll just remind all the audience and the fans that this is a 2-game total points match, but if it does say go 6-2 for next gen and then 6-2 for the Bombers, it comes down to total pinfall of the both games combined. So the pinfall does matter in the end, so they got to make sure they put up as many points as they can.
Interesting match down below there with Kevin and Brad, and with both these teams not having that pull, with Kevin running hot there and Brad really struggling with those plows. Do you think he gets pulled in that 5th frame, or do you think he gets that extra leash just the way he's been playing down there?
I think it depends who your bench player probably is. Let's be fair. If it's Tegan, I think Brad might get that little extra bit of leeway, but if it's Evan, he might get pulled a lot sooner than that. Maybe after the head pin in 4.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's fair.
I totally agree.
Yeah,
another huge shot by Pam there too, eh?
It's not saying Tegan can't carry a match or anything like that, but it's a high pressure spot in the anchor, right?
Yeah. Toppler's taking full advantage of the doubles. Big top 2 there.
Jenna's really first mistake of the 2 matches so far.
Well, she hasn't had to throw a second ball yet.
Yeah, exactly. Been lights out.
Oh, she's been playing so well, and then just that extra confidence from the Open, absolutely locked in. Even that final match of her singles going up against Heidi was on absolute fire at the moment. To completely snuff that out and kept going. It's really fun watching some of these young players kind of reach that next level. And, a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's just Bonnie Doon. But, Jen is an absolute player on Sunday nights as well. So,
yeah. And who cares if it's just that Bonnie Doon? I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's still playing there and she still beat everybody.
Yeah.
Right. It's the way it is. It's the same playing field. She still beat everyone. So she was lights out the whole time. She struggled with confidence a lot over the last couple of years. And she didn't believe that she could be a bowler that plays under pressure. And she's the only person to throw a perfect game at YBC. And she did it when she was 15 at YBC Nationals, in the most pressure situation. So I think once she gone past that, it was fun watching her in the pit, and just see her just have fun. She was laughing and joking, and she wasn't super serious in the pit, and I think that makes a big difference. Just not putting extra pressure on yourself. Next gen with a couple of doubles in there too. Big bounce back frame for them.
Just fighting back.
Yeah, absolutely. So both teams will have a couple of doubles going into the 8th frame.
Ooh.
Brad's just fighting it a little bit right now.
Yeah. If it's anything like the Open, Brad will find it. He may be all over the place with his feet, but he'll find a release point.
Totally.
It was unreal in some of the matches that we were playing against him. He could not be stable at the foul line, but he was throwing bombs.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be stable though, right? It's all about the follow through, especially at a place like Bonnie Doon where you do get away with that, right? It's a chop off everywhere else. right? You don't get through that shot, but you just got to get it to the side there. It really is a huge
free
advantage.
wheel, right? Yep. Big free wheel, yeah.
Whereas you have Ty, who basically has a very similar type of a release point, but it's so solid at the line, and it's just end over end, right? You know it's a strike out of his hand. With Brad, you have no clue.
It's nice to see Brad's growth in the last couple of years too, emotionally, honestly. His self-talk is still not
excellent,
superb, but he's come leaps and bounds in the last couple of years, and you're starting to see it pay off for him too.
Pam was going for a big one there. That one slowed them down a little bit. She was going for a 6-pack.
Hey, did you guys figure out what 7 is yet?
I just think it's Lucky 7, isn't it?
And how's it not like Jackpot?
Lucky number 11. Come on.
11. Great movie.
It is a fantastic movie.
That's right.
Do like Jackpot and have some, like slot machine with 7s come up on the screen.
Yeah.
All right, so definitely looking for a strike here from Marcello to keep one of the doubles going.
Yeah. Keep his team in the total hunt.
Almost a must right now. Just get some momentum back.
Yeah. Especially now that Trevor's starting to roll again, too.
Great ball, Cello.
Great shot. He's really coming to his own. That's a ham bone.
So just the maturity level, right? Things take time. And, he has had the opportunity to play some of these, big cash events with the adults, and it just takes time.
Yeah, you need to do one little breakthrough moment, and then all of a sudden everything starts to get a little bit easier.
Well, he thought he had that at the autumn, and at that point he's just assuming everything's just going to come super easy, and came up to TPC a couple months later, and really struggled. Right? It's something that takes time to gain that confidence that it's a very consistent level, and the ups and downs of that youth level. Not everyone's a Ty, not everyone's a Brad, where they came out and 2 years like straight of that good. Ryland's got that potential as well.
Yeah, it's a fine line, right? You got to be able to have those breakthrough moments where all of a sudden you can reach back for those and say, hey, I could do this. I've done this before.
Shots.
Like this is doable, but you also have to be able to focus on your execution, not on results. You need to focus on your execution and what made you successful in the time period, and not focus on throwing a million strikes. That can't be your mindset. Your mindset can't be, I'm going to go up there and throw a strike. No, you got to go up there and do things properly.
Yeah.
But you have to be able to separate those two things, and that's a tough thing to do when you're young.
We got a good one from Michaela here. It's heads up, 7 up, boys and girls. I like it.
Great shot by Brad, and a great shot by Kevin, who I think ran it out 4 lanes and ran into the wall on lane 8.
He can literally only run 2 lanes.
Well, it's been great having you, Weber.
Till next time, boys.
All right. Pam's obviously looking to get back on the strike train. She's been playing really good. Oh, back to back.
1,028, is that what I saw for Toppler to start this frame?
I can't speak to what you had here, say. I can't tell, actually. We'll refresh their screen here after Pam's next shot. We'll get that going.
It should be close to that. I think they were about 930 or so to start the last frame. 1,083.
83. Yeah.
Great shot by Ty to start there.
Yeah, huge.
He's on pace for a huge game here. He can bang out for 395.
Was that a question?
Yeah, 395. Really, real quiet, almost 400.
Almost. Yeah, he's going to be that perennial leadoff in Edmonton. He's going to be battling yourself there, Dex, I think, for a while, which kind of allows any team that both of you guys are on just that versatility of where either of you can play at any given time.
Hey, Cello needs some to cover up on here. His double's gone, but get as many points as you can for the bottom.
Absolutely. Trevor's still fighting it a little. But use these frames, right? Use these frames to find it. You don't have a pull. So take every shot seriously. Don't throw anything away and use it to find that timing, even if it's shooting for the sides.
Yeah, everything just looks a little out of sync for him.
Yeah.
Looks very quick. Very forced.
Oh, I was actually informed the 7 in a row was actually termed on the open weekend. It's official now. It's called the Shaken Martini. I don't know how that. Oh, 007.
007?
There you go.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't mind that.
Getting pretty elaborate with these. I like it.
Making people think. Good half. Oh,
there, Jen found the side.
Big fist pump too. I love it.
Yeah,
that's huge because you got to put that little bit of momentum into Rich here, and hope Rich puts a quality shot to the side. But that team needed that strike very, very big time.
Yeah, that gives her a good hold on
great
that
ball, Rich,
on her match now too.
Yeah, Rich is feeling it, throwing speed balls.
Too bad he's down 80.
Yeah, just a couple early punches, and Brad's found it.
Yeah,
but like Rich has been strike or open, right? But he just needs more strikes than opens.
That's his game. Smooth as butter, as my mom would say, and I'm pretty sure she's watching right now. Hi, Mom.
So next gen we'll have 1,084, or sorry, 1184 going into 10. That's what the marks counted in.
Ooh,
and it's hard to say.
$12.21 before he throws at this.
And those strikes are included in that score down at Toppler, correct?
Yeah, they are.
So we're within about 50 pins going home.
Yeah, with a couple of doubles for next gen, one double for Toppler. It's gonna be a tight match coming down the line.
Almost virtually even going home.
Yeah. Big shots here for Ty right away.
Yeah, just need a quality shot from Pam here. Show the rest of the team that they're in it, right?
That shot was right there.
Yep, it was close.
I'll take that over the punch.
Yes. Oh, way out.
Missed by Ty too.
For him, that's way out.
Well, he did rip a 3-pit already, so that was closer.
Saw him and Brad.
Yeah.
Well done, boys.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a 3-pit every once in a while.
or 3 in the same game.
Things happen.
It happens.
Good half by both of them.
Yes.
So Pam could shoot 298 here and lose by 60.
Yeah, but that middle miss is just it's so key on that double, right?
Yeah.
All that bonus pins that they need, though, that 30 or 40 extra sticks that they're almost counting on up top is basically gone.
Yeah, because they're virtually even now for marks with
another outside. Wow. It happens.
I get it, Tyler. 2 main points. 2 main points.
So 1137, and they have 75 not counted in right now.
Janet throws the first strike here.
So
you got to assume Marcello's probably watching, and could be a really tough second shot.
Yeah, so they were down 40 going into that frame.
Toppler's screen, is it froze? Oh no.
Just waiting for something.
A ball, maybe a ball jam. Yeah. Pam waiting for her favorite bowling ball.
You only throw when you're comfortable.
That's right.
Oh, that's a good shot. Oh boy. Well, no harm, no foul. Really didn't lose much that frame to tie.
No, exactly. Game 2, actually. She won that frame.
Well, not on the double though.
No, but
I know what you're saying.
In the pins
only-
game, that's a point.
yep.
Oh wow.
Huh.
Slow finish coming down the line here for both teams. So let's.
I'm not surprised that Trevor's taking his time here, letting everybody catch up. They think he did that against the BPG as well.
Yeah. Oh, and Jenner's going to win this frame too.
Sticks, people, sticks.
That's
Heard the frustration there.
that's Jenna.
Yeah.
Pissed
No,
off that
had
she
a
punched.
chance.
Yeah. All right, so down they have what 60 points not counted in, so 12-29 to 12-64. Yeah,
But now Toppler's actually got the mark advantage as well.
they do.
Oh, what a big shot.
That's
That clinches that
huge.
match and gives all important total points.
Good shot by Trevor.
Yeah. Yeah, if he can finish this off, kind of gives that momentum going down to Ryland. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like you said, Rich is a striker or nothing type guy, right? So you're assuming it's going to be on the side. But there's always the chance when he's up there, right?
Yeah,
Totally.
Big shot for Trevor.
Yeah, big shot to keep momentum.
Oh, darn.
You know what? We'll take those shots. Honestly, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, those are building block shots for him.
Everything just looked way more in control.
Yeah.
Solid 240 for Jen. I think this is the key shot for the rest of the match.
Yeah.
Expect a bomb from Rich here. Loves it.
Oh. It looked like he
The
didn't even
cut through.
he released it so well too.
That count is absolutely massive, though.
It is absolutely.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
66-96, so he needs points. That's enough to win his match.
Correct.
That's a big cut through. Good game by Riley.
That'll make it a 6-2.
Yep.
Just a really solid, bold game for Toppler. No real blemishes in there.
Yeah, and really not a really bad game by Next Gen either. I mean, Brad, it took a little bit for him to find his timing, but it looks way better now. It looks like he's found it now. Trevor's coming around. Trevor definitely struggled in this match, but some good building blocks, and that they're capable of coming back out and shooting 6-2 and putting up a big score with it. But they will. They'll need a big score for sure.
Yeah, because they're going to be down, what, probably a good 120, 130 probably.
Maybe not.
Maybe not as much now.
Yeah. So now that the 8th and 9th frames are counted in, and then 30 count here, 20 count. So 1316 to
1383 before these shots. 88.
Yeah.
1393 to 1316. Possibly. Yep. There you go.
Great game, Toppler.
Yeah, that was a great game. So we'll run our next sponsor commercial, and then we'll bring our team managers in to see if there's any change ups in the orders here.
At Cargill, we have numerous brands and varieties of canola seed to meet any producer's needs. We look forward to helping you create a plan for your 2022 crop. Please contact your local crop input sales rep for any of your canola seed needs. Thank you and enjoy the bowling.
All right, we got one game to go, 8 points available. It's 6-2 for the Toppler Roses after the first game. We'll bring in our team managers here. Next Gen, Des Ticat, and Toppler Roses, Stacy Weber. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Yeah, it was really good match going up to the last couple of frames. Both teams kind of slowed down there at the end. Were they saving energy for the next game, or what's going on here?
Hey, we're old. Except until just follows the leader, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So I guess, are you guys making any lineup changes? What's in the team manager's headspaces right at this moment?
We're not going to change anything. Just one more game, right? Just like every other Pro League weekend.
Yeah, we're not going to
Simple.
either. You know, we were bowling well and the scores weren't there for a few of them, but together I think they have the momentum building for them when everyone is rolling. So we're just going to keep it the same and push through this next game.
Have you been FaceTiming in and helping out Trevor just a little? He just looks just a little bit off, and it's close. It's close, but he looks a little frustrated right now.
Yeah, he's a little tight and a little quick. So I've got the computer up on one side so I can watch scoring, and then I've got FaceTime on my phone going on so I can be in constant communication with them there.
Awesome.
And Stace, with Rich having that big triple going home there, what was the feeling there, knowing it's either going to be a strike or a 3-pin?
Well, we talk about that quite often, Adam. Like it used to be the Wolfson, but now we call it the Weber. So
no, the Rich Weber.
You know, well, yeah, it's not me or you, right? But yeah, so no, he's throwing good.
Yeah,
I don't
real
think we were overly
game
concerned.
For both.
Yeah.
Real solid games for both teams.
Yeah. that first shot in 10 by Rich was just buried.
Oh, God.
Unfortunate time for a blow through, which ultimately cost him the match. But great throwing for sure.
Trust me, my dad's sitting right here for the first time for the whole entire pro league, and we all just looked at him and said, "Oh, Toppler."
How's the team without Parker up top there, just being that leader for the entire season?
Parker who?
That guy. Fair. Great answer.
Do you guys know Parker? He didn't show up yet today. We texted him, but he's hiking in Phoenix or something. I don't know.
Something silly.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Best of luck to both teams. This is for all the marbles now. For division championship to face the Dream Crushers in the final. Yeah. So good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. Yeah.
Play
Bye.
well.
All right, here we go. Once again, if they flip the 6-2, it comes down to total pinfall and slight advantage to Toppler in that category as well.
Yeah, Toppler is up 77.
Yeah, 6-2 is just so doable in this type of a format. It's nice not seeing a 7 or even an 8 up there where you literally can't miss a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that 6-2 is the most common split out of all of them, I would say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Generally, you're going to have 3 people win in order to win your team total. So this match is definitely up for grabs. Just got to come out firing early for next gen, but to make up 77 points, that's not a lot either. No. I mean, there's lots of times even in the WCBT events where you're playing singles and you're like, okay, I can make up 70 pins in a game. You could do that.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's on an individual basis. On the team basis, you could do it really quick. So,
who do you think the key match or key individual players on both teams are going to be in this final game?
I definitely think that a lot of it comes down to getting Trevor going. Big time at this point. On the other side, I'd like to see a little bit more from Jen. I think she's just absolutely phenomenal out there. I'd like to see her shoot a big one here. I think that would be big.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of along the same lines. Trevor and Jen. I think it's going to be who finds their game first is going to make the team total difference in this one. If it's just enough is going to be the difference.
How big, we'll go back to this at the end of this game, but how big do you think that 3-pin spare from Trevor is? He comes out, he rips a 3-pin first ball, and, mentally that after struggling last game, mentally that's tough. And then he comes back and spares it. That completely wipes away those negative thoughts, and he can come back to go and throw good shots,
Yeah, but do you think he's thinking about the spare? Or do you think he's thinking about the 3-pin?
I don't know. For me, you make that spare in frame 1, all of a sudden it doesn't matter. It's the same thing as a corner spare. So and you have to be extra perfect on the 3-pin spare. So he did something right there.
Yeah, it's a big difference. A 3-pin spare versus a miss spare, right?
Yeah. You got to take the positive away from that. Don't worry about the first shot. The second shot was money.
I think that spare mentally puts him in a way better spot. Big time. Oh, great shot by Jen there.
There we go.
And Brad's finding it early. So hey, great frame by next gen there. 4 strikes and a spare. That's exactly what you're looking for when you're trying to make up 77 pins.
Yeah. And that's where I think that spare helps more than Trevor's confidence is all of a sudden it kind of keeps that momentum going down the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rich is just ripping it up. He's throwing the ball well. So he's going to carry momentum off of Jen, right? That 3-hole is going to be, I think, the key difference maker here.
Yeah, I agree. Although I do expect just a monster match here from Brad and Kev. Bigger the moment, usually the time that they both show up. I could definitely see like the 3.5, 320 type of a match here.
Absolutely. Could not agree more. I kind of expect Brad to come back with a big one after last game. I mean, it ultimately, I mean, what he shot 230, which isn't a horrible game at all, especially with a couple of punches in there. But he's just too good to shoot a 230 back to back.
Okay, solid as always. It's gonna be interesting to see come 8, 9, 10 if this match stays close the whole way, the team energy where it's gonna be at.
It'll be huge. Great shot by Pan.
I'll give the energy advantage to next gen.
Yeah,
Totally.
They're average 20 years younger, are they not? At least.
Yeah, but Kev's the guy that brings the most energy on the other
True.
team, like hands
True.
down. He's the oldest guy out there. Good sticks by Ty.
Hopefully this is where the veterans on the Roses team will bring Marcello in, right? Seems like he's a little kind of fast all over the place at the moment. Need to buckle down here. Give your team something to work with.
And Jenna could take a big early jump in this match.
There you go, Cello.
Another great shot. Wow.
Yeah, you could see it out of her hand, and that's money.
It's a big spare for Cello. He's gotta realize that it's the whole team.
Yeah,
Keep
100%.
building.
And even if he does get lost in that match, they just got to keep this match within 77. Like that's really the big goal. You're going to win a couple of games in there, but try to keep it within 77. A huge shot.
The bigger the game, the bigger the moment. The better she is.
Trevor threw a great ball. Just got the burn through.
Absolutely. Looking much better out there.
Yeah. He actually spared it too. Look at him. Hot shooter.
Outside left 3-pin for Rich. It's sparable.
You just never know.
If you're gonna miss big.
See if Rylan can keep momentum working here.
Good half.
Ooh, a little quick.
Yeah, a little quick. Came out of his shot just a little, or fell out of his shot, I should say. And
what a great year for Rylan, right? Kind of first year in the adult ranks. WCBT hasn't been great for him, but to make a Alberta Masters team, that's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it just proves that league average means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Right. I think you went into the green and gold like a 238 or something average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tournament format is completely different. Kevin with the aces, first aces of the day.
Definitely high hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say there's good aces, there's bad aces, pocket aces, obviously bad aces, but those super high hits where you're thinking you're going to get a head pin or something, you get away with it and get some aces. That's those 6 points could be huge on the line. So take the count. Don't be too upset about it and grab your wood.
Great shot. Wow.
That gutter just absolutely ate it.
He was too solid at the line.
Yeah.
We had lots of jokes when we were playing the Open. The exact same thing. Every time he was solid at the line, it was usually a bury through, plow. Like it was never a strike. Every time he was, on 2 lanes to the left, he's good. 2 lanes to the right, he's good.
Another solid frame by both teams.
Just who's going to take the early momentum?
Yeah. These doubles are big again.
Yeah.
Already.
Huge shot for Ty.
Get going again.
He's another one of those guys where he's locked in on strikes or he's locked in on those things, right?
Yeah. Pam.
Good shot, Pam.
The interesting thing with Ty is that as precise and accurate as he is, he doesn't always know what rotation is coming out of his hand. He just needs some rotation. And sometimes it's a little bit of a hook, sometimes it's a little bit of a backup, but he just basically throws it right at the center of that head pin and expects it to move a little bit, right? So that's where a ball change for him could be like really big. You know, if he's not getting movement, something that will move a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
Or he's just really putting it down and he's, you know, rolling it end over end and the ball won't make a difference. He just needs to find a way to get it out just a touch. But
another great one. Yeah, both Ty and Brad ended up with playing those dice balls at the Open. They were playing absolutely everything else, and they both ended up on that ball by the end of the week.
Yeah, you know, the dice balls aren't too bad for waiting. They're not great, but they're not too bad. It's better than like those joker balls where you have a thin slab of wood in the middle that's a completely different density, and you put them into the ball spinners, and all of a sudden they start running exactly the same way every time. There's no way that they're weighted properly. I don't know how they ever got certified, but for somebody like Ty, that's actually not a bad option. You know, it's almost like an asymmetrical core for a 10 pin. If you're just throwing it at the center of the head pin and hoping it's a move, well, if it's off, you know, its axis, it's going to move for you, regardless of what rotation you have on it. So,
great shot.
Rich. Yeah, no, exactly. If you're just throwing dead center on the head pin, you're just relying on a little bit of movement. Throwing a ball that isn't quite symmetric isn't a bad option. Those novelty balls is, if they're certified and playable, why not?
That's about the only time I would ever suggest that ball to anybody, but it's a unique scenario, but it does make sense. It's basically an asymmetrical core.
Yeah.
And I got Brad looking at the number one every time before he goes, because he used to just grab the ball and throw it. And now I got his mind working. Not that I'm superstitious.
So back to back.
And again, obviously heavy because both 3 pins are still on the deck facing the other direction. So it's not like those went flying. It's just.
Oh, Brad watched it.
Yeah. He must have heard us. They must have a little bit of volume on there.
This one's going to be a bomb. Right pocket.
You're absolutely right. Oh. Shut up, Weber.
Could happen.
All right, well, not the pins that Kevin wanted that frame, but he only lost 1 to Brad. All right, so a bit of a slowdown for next gen on that frame. Only a couple marks. Thankfully, one of those is a double for Jenna, but that only covers up Pam's double at the top. So good opportunity here for Toppler to
That's a good shot.
Take a strong lead here. Big shot by Pam here. That's buried right pocket. Great shot.
Pam bone.
Yeah, Toppler just keeps rolling though, right? For 4 marks a frame. Like you end up doing that for 10 frames. There's a good chance you're going to win that match.
Pulled out of her shot just a little bit early. Big spare here for Jenna.
See if Chell can keep his normal pace. Well, looks pretty controlled. Oh boy. Hey, that's the swing.
Yeah. Again, and then that's the pull up, right? That just at the end, he pulls up, and with the way his arm swing is, his hand is almost to the inside of the ball, right? You pull up on that shot, that's going to go left every time.
Just looking for the result before executing the shot.
100%.
Yeah. All right, just get all your sticks. There's no real damage, right? Just make sure.
And those 3 pins versus a 5, man, it just changes your entire mental psyche going to that next shot.
Yeah, you have 2 options. You either make an adjustment to give yourself both sides of the head pin and hope you don't screw it up, or you kind of just go for the wood and try to be incredibly precise. And for some people, incredibly precise just isn't their style of game either, right? So
Huge
depends.
shot by Trevor. See what Jen can do to answer. Oh, she likes it.
Yeah.
Good push. Bit of a high hit and it straight out. Nice to see Trevor back into the game. Ryland's a little quick again.
This is where Des probably wishes she did have a sub. Three players all kind of semi-struggling there. All hit in the middle, but just sometimes they need that momentum change.
Rich almost with the aces. Thick hit. Right 2-pin rolls.
Well, you've got so much stuff on the ball.
That's right.
I almost said that with a straight face, too.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's pounding it into the line right now, though.
No, it lands behind the line.
That's fair. And I don't know, do they have their sound? Oh, they do have their sound on a little bit, so we would be able to hear it, I think.
No, they don't have their sound on at all.
No?
No.
And Brad gets a set of aces.
Well, look at all these aces start popping up, eh? A little bit of press, not rolling the ball as well.
Just a little extra tight in big game.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I think that's why the scores at the Open were less than people were expecting, because in that moment it's very tough to freewheel.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. There was definitely a point, like literally start of the second day, where in my head I was like, my pre-shot routine on the lane was literally just, I said, you don't have to be perfect, just stay in your shot. And like that's literally what I said. This is Body Doon. You don't have to be perfect. Just stay in your shot. Way better. You have to find a way to freewheel, because you start punching at Body Doon, you're going to get left behind really quick.
Real quick. Let's see if Pam can keep momentum going here too. Cross, nice.
Yahtzee.
Huge.
Great shot by Ty as well. At least you got double versus double up top now.
Parker who? Great shot, Pam.
Wonder if he's watching. Just so.
Okay, this commercial break. I think Bonnie Doon might be looking forward to it. We need a team reset here, something to flip the script a little bit. Even though Toppler's not running away with it, Pam's carrying the team on her back at the moment.
Yeah,
There's
and
three,
if you're gonna have
marks together though, right behind every single frame.
Yeah, if you're gonna have one person throw a 5-bagger, you need somebody. It doesn't have to be the same match, but somebody on the other team has to. Otherwise, that game is gonna be over real quick. Quick again. Nice to see him playing better, but that shot was just a little bit quick.
Marcello definitely wants a commercial break.
Yes, needs a reset there.
Yeah,
and that's where that experience factor comes in, right? Like he's going to learn so much from this, heading into the Open style in the next year. Needs that experience.
Yeah, 100%.
Expect a great shot here from Jen.
Yeah, Peach.
Oh, yeah.
Just good roll on her fingers right now.
Yeah,
she's feeling it.
Hey, Ryland to get back on the train here. Get his team some momentum going into the break.
Just need marks, right? Doesn't have to be perfect, like Dex says.
Yeah.
And that's the getaway. Oh, there's Rich. Like it's unreal. Like the kid's got so much potential, and if you played a little bit more, and he's starting to come back and play a little bit more, but that shot is just an absolute killer, and spares it like always. You know it's coming.
And you could tell. I'm sure in his head he's like sucking at him, like guaranteed. There's a great shot by Brad. That's a big frame for next gen. That's a big starting frame. Just a bit of momentum going for everybody. That's huge.
And you know, Des is going to give him a little pep talk here during the commercial break and kind of keep that spirit high.
Oh, Kevin. A little heavy there.
So 3.5, 320 that bottom match, eh? Huh. Called that one incorrectly. My bad.
$592.
Yeah, 592, 443 with
another 90,
75. Yeah, 105 to count in. So 550 or 548. So down a little bit, but have a few more marks in there, equal doubles at the top. So it's not out of reach, but they need the bottom two to run.
Yeah, exactly. All right. We'll take our commercial break for this one and bring back the last part of the second match in the Rusted Petal division.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
All right, we're coming down to the home stretch. Last 5 frames of the Rusted Petal Division Finals. Slight advantage for Toppler, still going in.
Yeah, it's still playing super solid. Couple doubles in there. Yeah, here we go. I expect next gen to come out absolutely firing for this last 5 frames. As young as they are, they're also very experienced.
Oh, yeah. Lots of nationals under their belts already.
Absolute peach by Ty. No doubter.
You always kind of wonder if anybody's watching on the other side when that first big shot comes out, right? Do you think Pam was watching, or is she just so locked in on her own match right now?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great question for the team mindsets. Who watches, who doesn't? Be nice to get that insight. And Pam going for
it's out there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Opportunity for
break.
next gen, right? Time to take advantage of that.
Another great half. Just keep momentum running.
I love the next gen. They waste no time being up on the lane either.
Ooh, she almost spared that.
Just
Great
about.
count.
Ah.
Wow. Good old
Yeah,
Canadian momentum killer.
Yeah, they're a team after your own heart. Hey, Dex, they're up there and rocking and rolling, not thinking about anything. Just throw the ball.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah. All right. So hopefully this little commercial break gave Cello some time to cool off and reset his mindset.
Real key shot, I think, here for him. Oh, he's in it. Nice shot.
There we go.
Yeah, much better.
Then you expect the rest of the team to all roll, right? You see one player's really struggling and then finds something, and then everybody else kind of gets that extra pep in the step.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a big breath, big weight off your shoulders. You can go up there and just like, okay, life just seems a little bit lighter when everybody's throwing. It doesn't seem so hard.
Yeah.
Good shot by Ryland.
Yeah.
You can just see him stay in his
bomb.
shot, and
this is good. They're all feeling it. And Toppler looking at it too. Like Pam had such a hot start, right? You want to help her out. She had a struggle out of the commercial break. You want to pick her up.
Totally. She's been absolutely money for them this game.
Oh, darn.
So next gen has opportunities here.
Yeah. Make up some of that deficit.
Oh, good push.
I think he'll take that. I was amazed just how many of those didn't turn into strikes at the Open either. Everybody was kind of expecting a lot of the kickbacks like that, and you got a bunch of 12 counts, not a whole bunch of chop spares that I was expecting to see out there for especially the harder chuckers.
Yeah, there wasn't a ton of chop strikes. There was one every few games, but it wasn't like it was happening all the time, every fourth frame or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Not like Timmins. Oh, another one.
Oh man,
he just looks off, and they have no pull.
Yeah, and he was so solid in the first game.
So that's a big momentum swing into next gen's favor for sure.
Yeah,
got that extra double working.
Yeah, they have 120 to add in there, so they're at 690. So they're down 40 pins, but way more marks. Big advantage in the mark situation. So
that double. He's only down 30 through 6 also, right? So that match is still very much there, even with Pam's great start.
Yeah, they really only super control one match, right? So that's a 7-1. Now pinfall doesn't come into it anymore.
Yeah,
So they need to get control of another match somewhere. Pam could obviously bounce back and keep a hold of this one too, right?
Well, they're really solid in the Ryland Rich match as well, right?
Yeah.
Unless Ryland throws the double to take that.
There you go, Pam. On Ty.
Ty wants it. No pull.
I didn't think he could kick that high. That was impressive.
Definitely kick higher than all three of us.
Guaranteed.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty agile.
You got some high kicks?
Kind of like Chris Farley,
Captain Karate.
That's right. Shut it, Weber.
We got that video somewhere.
Yeah.
Cello with the head pin.
So Jenna could take a stranglehold in this match.
Much better looking ball for Cello though.
Yeah.
Again, both those shots, the last two frames, it just looks controlled again.
Yeah.
Huge strike by Jenna.
Yeah.
Just kind of feels like if they could put 2 or 3 frames of just marks up there, not even strikes, that I think they can control this.
Yeah.
So as Toppler, you're thinking maybe they're just looking at just get 3 matches. Let's not worry about anything else. Let's just you close out 3 matches. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's throwing hot.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But you also don't want to have that conversation with your team either.
No.
That's just putting us so much pressure on those 3 people,
Aces.
rather than. So you just go out there and you try to throw the best balls you can and help the team at the bottom. But I'm sure that those 3 that are leading, I'm sure they have it in their minds. But I don't think that's a conversation you want to have.
Well, and realistically, you win team totals. There's your 3 points, right? So really, there should be no individual match kind of in the mindset. But you know for a fact, in the 7th frame, they're starting to look at some scores out there, and there's 2 that are like really good shape, and possibly the 3rd one, depending on what Ryland does here. Definitely doesn't hurt the scenario.
No.
Yeah.
But you're almost locked in for 2 right now. So now you're looking for team totals anyways.
Yeah.
Great shot.
He got that one up there. Even on the screen, you could see that was a little bit past the arrows. Good thing he threw it right at that pocket.
This is a must-have for Rich.
That's outside. All of a sudden, that match becomes really interesting.
Yeah.
Like definite advantage to Ryland at this point now. So
another ho-hum spare for Rich.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a big open for Brad. But so now Jenna's got control of her match, and Ryland has a major advantage in his match, and Brad is still up quite a bit in his. So, but Brad needs to pick this wood to make sure that he stays up. If he picks his wood, he stays up 31. It's a good amount to be up, no matter what happens in the next frame, or no matter what Kevin does, that would have kept him up. But
yeah.
Okay. Kevin bangs out, he wins, right?
Yeah, by 1 now.
Likes it.
Ooh.
That's a good shot.
Solid corner.
Probably might be his best shot of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
At least get this mark. Have your lead and anchor with marks going into 8. Then just put up a big team frame.
Absolutely. It's a big spare right now. You watch 3 people above you open. That spare is really big.
Yeah.
Just to keep any sort of momentum.
All right, home stretch.
Yeah. 2251 to 2082. Obviously, there's some going in there. So with the 6-2 splits, Toppler still has the advantage.
Big
double.
An absolute peach by Ty too. Good shot.
Another good one. Wow.
And they
Such
got
a
a
good ball off
tangle
her hands.
at Toppler.
I like what Next Gen is doing here. Don't pay attention to the other one. If there's a tangle, honestly, right now, it doesn't matter. Just go up there and keep that momentum. You just had 2 people throw strikes. Continue to go up there and pound the middle and get strikes with them. That's outside.
A little bit of an overcorrection there after the last 2 frames, maybe.
Yeah.
Just try to put it to the side.
I just try to stay aggressive. There's a fine line between aggressive and over aggressive.
Oh,
No pull. Another great shot by Cello, though.
Yeah.
Bodes well going into 9 and 10. They're going to need him.
That's a much better shot.
Good half there.
Good half. Yep.
See if Ryland can keep it going behind the other open here.
This is a big shot for the team right now. Huge.
Oh, and his individual match as well. It's big.
Absolutely. This could
Take full control.
not only full control in that, but it, like put their team right into this match.
Mm-hmm. And team totals for the combined.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Which came out of it.
Oh, split.
Little quick.
He's in it.
Likes it.
Good shot.
Absolute monster. Didn't count it.
Is our camera not updating, or did I just not count it at all?
Oh,
There we
our
go.
camera went down. Score camera. We'll see if we can get it back. We can kind of make out their
That works
scores.
at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Anyone have a phone? Mine is dead.
Yeah.
there it is. Thanks for the update, Ty.
Oh, good tie.
Don't worry about it, Ty. I might be able to get that fixed.
Just duplicate the speed.
Screen
You
capture.
bet.
I'm kind of surprised that Brad hasn't been able to right that ship. Him and Kev both in this type of a moment. Usually they can just find it. Great
Yeah.
shot, Rich.
Yeah. Just they play on such high intensity, right? And that's where those big moments really help them, honestly. So a couple marks there for next gen. Good work, Harry. A couple marks there for next gen. A couple of doubles. Big shot here for Kev just to try to balance out marks even. So 866 to 916. They still have 105 to add in. So next gen will be at 971. And
Just a push.
Yeah,
So
Kev's
you
sure
have
struggling.
to have that bench player. You got to have it for this.
yeah. So 932 right now. So next gen's got a lead in this game. And they have advantage in marks at the moment too. So
Yeah.
They have an opportunity to get that 6-2 split and make up that 77 points. Big ninth frame coming up. It's coming down the line, guys.
Big 9-10.
Want to see who can load up 9 here.
Yeah, I expect Ty to absolutely just hammer this one into the pocket.
Pam's been a beast for the Toppler. She's not going to let up. So
Nope, not at all.
this is what it's all about, right?
We're getting some drama.
Pam's throwing first.
Oh, that's quick.
Outside. Another one.
As soon as
And
she
an
gets
absolute bomb. Oh boy.
a back kick.
I think he just had a seizure on the lanes.
That's a UFC move.
This is right at Lynn Howell's head level.
Big spare here.
Got it.
Gets it. So that gives him possibly 261 in 9. So down a little bit more than a ball, but still in reach to catch his match as well. Forces
Nothing
Jen
else.
to throw the double.
Nothing else.
sorry,
Just brought
for-
that whole total back between the two matches, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
You're down a 5-bagger to start. You're just hoping to keep it within 50. Oh, way out.
Hey, Cello
No
needs
foul.
to stack points here.
All about his drive to the line. Looks good. Great ball.
Oh,
Good shot. Big half for Jenna. I know she really wanted that turkey, but with Toppler having their double and an opportunity to put a few more points up there with it, and looks
That's
good.
the shot.
Yeah. Good shot.
I expect Jen to get back on here.
Yeah.
I'll slow it down just a little bit.
Big time.
Right in her shot the whole time.
Absolute peach.
Yep. All right,
That's-
Rich, 50-50 coin flip. What are you going to do?
Trevor
I'm not
Tom's
going to call it this time.
Going to be looking to keep his team's momentum.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Nice
you go, Rich.
shot, Rich.
Good fist pump out of him too.
Big
Yeah.
double. Big
Feeling
double for Toppler.
And at least one double going home.
Yeah. All right. So Ryland's going to try and keep control of this match and keep his team ahead.
Well, Kevy flew up there.
He's not worried about this anymore. He just wants to throw strikes now.
True. Likes it.
Oh, peach. All right, this is a big shot for Brad. He
Two
needs to
excellent
match.
shots.
He needs to match Kevin. At least get a mark out of this because it'll keep him having a lead.
Yeah.
But they need Brad's match. Ryland's in his match. Brad's got his. Ty is right back into it. But Jenna's match is pretty much locked up.
Got away with it. The old Bonnie
Here
Doon
we go.
getaway.
Here we go.
Fired up.
Got two very solid ninth frames. Both with one double coming home.
105 to add in for next gen, so they are at 11.
63 pins. So
Oh,
they're down, what, 77?
yeah.
Equal doubles,
One extra mark.
one extra mark, but one's a strike, so almost even in marks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
absolute
man,
peach
that
by
one.
Ty. Ty throws this one. All of a sudden, he's in control of this match, right? 278. So he's down. Well, yeah, he needs both of them.
Yeah, Pam can spare strike to win by 2 guaranteed.
He throws this one.
He-
It forces Pam to not punch.
But you know she's not watching, right? So,
Yeah,
oh, got it.
That's the peach.
And
Wow,
huge
here we
for
go.
totals. Huge for totals.
Oh
Pam
no!
missed.
So right now they're tied. They are currently tied.
Wow.
So outside of a major disaster, Ty's going to take this first win, this first match.
Keeps it the middle 3 pins.
Yeah.
So looking really good in Jenna's match and 2 other matches where they're currently ahead.
Wow. What a match that was.
Yeah, great comeback by Ty after that real slow start.
Yeah.
But
And now
two-
Jenna's got full control of it. Well, Jenna's won this match already, 250 to 253. So
Great shot, Cello. Get some of that
She needs
team
bottom.
total. Ooh,
but
good
if this
getaway.
continues, that 77 pins may not matter because they might go 7-1 here.
7, correct?
Yeah.
But regardless, It can easily go 6-2. Could go 5-3.
You just want to take a little bit of pressure off of Brad at the bottom.
Exactly.
If he, yeah. You don't want to put all the pressure on him for both the 2-game match total and his match win needed too. So, yeah. All right, another great game for Jenna.
Well, this scenario is exactly what everybody wanted from the Pro League.
Yeah.
Have these final frames of the final matches mean so much.
Totally. So absolutely even in marks now. Next gen has 75 to add in, so they're at 1202.
So they've covered that 77.
They have, yeah.
Oh, missed. Oh, must have if you're Jen.
Good shot.
Absolute must.
These are the hard shots when you haven't been playing all year. To try to throw pressure situation shots is so tough.
Oh no.
Well, Jen has her match, but
Yeah.
they need someone to take a match in the bottom 2 here now.
Wow. Well done, Trevor.
Yeah. Big. That's a big 9-10 for them.
Yeah, they need to steal a match out of these bottom 2 because they are now behind in total pinfall.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
they need to steal a match.
7-1.
Yeah, they need to steal a match
6-2.
and generate some extra pinfall. They need to win the frames handedly.
Yeah.
Rich,
Big
great ball. There's a chance. Let's see, what can Ryland do? Ooh, little extra step.
Deep breath.
Yep. Expect quality shot though. Oh no.
Okay.
There's the possibility.
Yeah, so that means that he maxes out at 275 for his match. Well, he took no time for that. Make sure you were 6.
Yeah, if Rich finishes here, that 77 is back in their favor.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rich. Oh.
It's 269. No, 268.
Oh, they tie.
He's got a spare. Tie's not good
Pins
enough.
is so big.
Got the spare.
Oh my God, they tie.
So it's at 2.5 to 1.5 right now.
Correct. You'd be looking at 6.5, 1.5. But this match is still up in the air.
And 6.5 would win it. Yeah. Holy, here we go. Coming down the line. Equal marks. But now that takes pinfall completely out of this. Pinfall
Correct.
no longer matters. It's whoever wins this match.
Yep, this match decides it all now.
Yeah, it throws an absolute
Huge
rocket.
shot.
Absolute rocket.
Wow.
Great shot, Brad. Kevy gets it.
Huge. Holy cow. Okay, so there's a 17-point difference. Brad throws this one. That's that. Brad throws this strike.
17?
Next gen.
It's 23, isn't it? 134? Yeah, 23 points.
Oh, yeah, 23. Yeah, so he doesn't even need the strike.
Yeah, he's got to keep it on the side, I think. Oh, Kevin's up there again. Wonder if Brad's going to watch. Probably not.
No.
Likes it.
Oh, big shot.
There it is. Come down to this one.
Ball for doll.
Yep.
to the side.
Oh no!
Got it.
Oh,
That's lots.
That's enough.
That's
That's
thick
lots.
enough.
230,
That's lots. They're through.
224 max. Wow.
6.5, 2.5.
Wow.
Unreal.
That is
Congratulations, next gen.
unbelievable.
That is incredible. What a great match.
Unreal finish. That is crazy.
Wow.
Wow, great finish by Kev. Obviously wanted a couple frames in there, but they threw the shots when they needed them. Just crazy.
They both just did.
Yeah.
Big 10th frames for both teams. It didn't
Wow.
count as corner, but
Yeah.
Ryland tried to give that away. Rich couldn't take advantage.
Yeah.
That's why pins, people watching out there, that's why pins are important. They may not win you all your matches, but it's going to keep you in. It can stop you from losing matches. And he picks that 3 and then misses left, but it was enough pins to force the tie, and that tie wins their division. That's crazy.
Unreal
Absolutely
finish.
nuts.
Wow. The 8.5 to 7.5 2-game total point. It's couldn't get any closer. Last balls in 10. Absolutely amazing.
What was the overall total between the two in the 2-game?
We have
26-42 to 26-70.
Yeah.
So Toppler did cover.
Toppler had enough pinfall in the end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unreal. Literally couldn't be closer.
yeah, crazy. Sorry, guys. We'll bring
You're
in
just
our
clicking things all over the place.
You bet. I'll bring in our team managers here. So obviously from the Toppler Roses, we have team manager Stacy Weber and Des Titcat from the Next Gen, the Rusted Petal Division champions.
Hi.
Congratulations.
All the way to the last ball in 10, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen. Can you build the show any better? Absolutely amazing. That is so clutch. They got all the players at the bottom there. They threw the shots they needed to, and it just came down to that split point, that tie in the fourth player. Took pinfall out of the equation, and it all came down to that last match.
Yeah, it was huge. I'm so proud of the season that they've had individually outside of this, as well as bowling together in a team. I mean, they pulled it together when they needed to, and that half point was, it was literally everything. So I'm shaking here. I may not be there in person, but I feel like it's the same energy for me anyways, as if I was actually present. So that was super exciting. Great job, Stacey. You guys, you made us
great
work
job.
for it.
Great match.
Yeah.
Those are great matches.
Yeah, Toppler Roses, obviously an amazing season to come out on top of all the teams. You had the most points out of everybody, to have a great season, and for it to all come down to that last frame. That's it's not the way you guys wanted to do it. And we're
playing at Toppler. We're playing teams at
Toppler's a
Doon.
pie house now.
It's a pie house.
It is.
It was easy.
It is. I juice it up.
Yeah.
No, this was good. It was a good season. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, awesome playing. Congrats. Obviously, not the finish you guys everybody wanted, but yeah, you guys will get your prize money and all that paid out here in the next few days, and we hope to see Toppler Roses in the next season. Big bounce back.
Yeah, exactly. Can't be disappointed with how they played today. Really, like those are big scores, right? I mean, those are two good matches. Yeah. We knew that the Bonnie Doon kids, we call them, we knew they were going to come out firing. So, It is what it is. I mean, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, right? Like, happy we finished first. We got to play 2 games today, and that's it. Good luck next week, Des. And
Thank you
guys, Carrie, Dexter, and Adam.
And to say that final, you can't get much more of a split, right? Without having a physical tie, 8.5 to 7.5. That's amazing. It's cool to see. It was fun to watch. A little stressful from our side of things, but I can't imagine the stress level you guys had. So
never did I see a tie coming
No.
and having
No.
that be the difference. I did
No.
not see that scenario
Right.
coming down the line. So
Yeah.
crazy.
Pretty cool.
Absolutely insane.
All right.
Jenna played so well today on both those
Yeah.
matches. Really carried that team through.
She's
Yeah,
on
she was
fire
solid.
right now. She's
Yeah.
top notch right now. It's a pleasure just to watch her. It's just not a strike machine.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely crazy. So obviously next gen we'll be seeing you guys in the finals next week. We'll let your team managers go, but thanks again for joining us and putting on quite the show for us.
Thanks so much,
and-
Carrie, and you guys for
Yeah.
setting this up. This has been, I think, probably the most successful thing I've seen in bowling for a long time. So, really hard work to you guys and taking every Sunday out of your lives. So, thanks so much.
Appreciate
all the
it.
behind the scenes is huge, and I know I speak on behalf of Next Gen as well as the rest of the league. We really appreciate everything you guys have done and the time you've put in. So thank you.
Definitely.
It
Thank
does.
you,
Could you thank Ty for booking a trip to Malta next week?
Don't even get me started on that, okay? Yeah. Thank you, Tyler.
All right, guys. We'll let you go and we'll wrap up the show. Thanks.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Thanks,
thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So it's
I'm like
finish.
speechless. That was just the wildest finish that you could have imagined. That was amazing.
yeah, it's quite the finish. So we have Next Gen versus the Dream Crushers next week, 9 a.m. Mountain Daylight's time. 3 games, total points. Apparently ties and picking up your pins really, 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 really matter.
Important.
Yep. Big time.
Yeah. So any final words before we wrap this one up, guys?
That's so much fun to watch, right? It's the kind of the thing we've been missing for quite a few years, right? Have that dedicated, weekly type of match play format that's out there. Excellent players all around the country. That big team play, and I really can't wait to see where this ends up going. I know next year is going to be even bigger, a lot more ideas, so hopefully a little bit more prize money. Everything's going in the right direction. So we're really happy to be a part of the league, and everybody else is thanking you guys, and I'm on the same boat. Like we can't do this without you guys.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it.
Carries the lifeblood of this. It's insane. It's
Hey.
insane.
I'm in the command center of Dexter Wiseman right now. The internet was fantastic. Didn't have any drops.
Thanks, Elon.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this up. Adam, thank you for jumping on and commentating with us.
Part-time.
We appreciate it, man. Part-time.
No, thanks for having me, guys.
For sure. All right. Everyone have a great week.
Thanks, everybody.